How is everybody doing? Today we're talking about Marvel's Avengers and my 5 biggest surprises from the beta. And before I begin, I just want to say I thought this beta was actually really good. This was a game that wasn't too high on my list and now I'm really excited to play it. But now let's get into what surprised me about this beta. Now the first thing on this list really did surprise me. I was like, whoa, I did not expect that, and that is when Cheap Thrills started playing in Miss Marvel's quarters. Of course, this is Avengers and there is going to be licensed music, but I didn't really think about that, especially going into this game. We know that Tony Stark is very heavily tied in with AC/DC in the MCU, and more recently, Kendrick Lamar made one of the best songs in the MCU for Black Panther. But that still really left me surprised when she was going through everything in her room and that song came on. I was like, oh wow, there's a big possibility for a lot of great licensed music in this game. And some people may not like that, but we live in a world with Death Stranding winning Best Soundtrack last year at the Game Awards, and we also live in a world where a lot of people are talking about the soundtrack that is included in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered. So I think that this is a really good opportunity for Avengers to come out here with a strong soundtrack that a lot of people know all of the songs to. Let me know in the comments below if you were also surprised by this, because it really took me off guard. And now the next thing that might surprise you, because it definitely surprised me, this might be controversial, but I don't care. I really think that Captain America's shield was way better to throw than Thor's hammer. I'm not sure if maybe it was Thor's hammer's size, or just I didn't have my God of War legs at the moment, but there was something about just calling back the hammer that was just not cool as calling back your axe in God of War. On the flip side though, when I started throwing Captain America's shield around, I was having a blast. I thought it felt good, I thought the audio was right, and it was really nice to have it automatically come back, hit all the enemies, boomerang around, just like in the movies, just like in the comics. And if I'm being honest, if I have to choose between Captain America's shield and Thor's hammer, I'd rather have a better Captain America shield, but that's just me. And in this game, I really think that the winner is clearly Captain America's shield. Let me know which one you like to throw more. Also, I want to know which one would you rather have feel better, Captain America's shield or Thor's hammer. And while you're thinking about that, this next thing that surprised me, number 3 on this list, really smacked me in the face and it made me smile, it made me laugh, because a lot of people compare this game to Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. A lot of people say that this is a AAA Marvel's Ultimate Alliance in like a really nice coat of paint. And whether or not you defend that, you're for that, you're against that, it is hilarious when you go into the menu and right away you see ISO crystals and they help you level up, and it's something that you equip to make your character's attributes better in the game. And that just made me laugh, because it's like so many people were arguing about this and then they just go ahead and put ISO crystals in the game. And that is hilarious. Maybe this is a big Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. Maybe they should have called this Avengers Ultimate Alliance. But nevertheless, this is going to be a new game. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait to see how it turns out. But I'm happy with this choice. I really liked Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, and I'm all for getting a big star-studded version of the game. The fourth thing on this list is more of a head scratcher than a surprise, but when I first seen it, I was like, oh, they're just putting it out there, huh? And what made me scratch my head, what really made me go, wow, they just did that, was the fact that they used Pym particles everywhere in this game and in the menus and in the tips, but they don't mention him at all in the campaign, in the story, in the war table, anywhere in this beta, other than all of this text and all of these things that you're picking up to either equip to your character or like I said, a tip on a loading screen. And I think that's just so funny because, you know, we have so many questions about this game, but they're perfectly fine with just leaving all of this Pym particles everywhere to pretty much let us know, like, yeah, Ant-Man's coming, we just have nothing to tell you right now, which is cool. But nevertheless, it caught me off guard. And the fifth and final thing on this list, the thing that surprised me the most coming out of this beta, was just that it's so damn big. Marvel's Avengers beta was probably bigger than Destiny 1 at launch. Not kidding at all. This beta has 2 hours of campaign gameplay. It has 3 harm rooms that you can work towards, build your skills with your characters, and actually unlock a nameplate for when the game fully launches. And then when we get to the war table, all of those campaign missions you can just replay and get more loot drops just like you would in Destiny, and I really enjoyed that grind. It's something that I already have experience with because I play Destiny, but now you're inserting a subject matter that I'm really connected to, and I think that's why the Avengers loot grind works for me. I definitely want comic books, I definitely want suits, I definitely want new ISO crystals and bangles and things to put on my character, but nevertheless, it works so well just because I want to make these heroes even greater. I want to find that comic book that I actually have in my room right now, because as soon as I find a comic book that I actually own, I'm going to be all smiles, I'm going to be all excitement, and it's going to be so cool to feel like they really serviced fans like me. And when I say that this beta was huge, let's even think about it. You had 6 playable characters and 4 characters to have a real big deep dive in and really just unlock things for them, learn how they work, play as many missions as you want to with them, play with them online, experience how it is to work with those characters online, and it was a really good overall experience, at least for me. I played this beta for like 6 hours on Saturday, and I walked away with just saying, damn, I can't play this game anymore. That's actually all the time I have for it, and it was really disappointing. I wanted to play this game more. And that's all I have today, guys. I really appreciate you being here. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to keep engaging with the channel about the Avengers, because I'll be posting more videos, make sure you smash that subscribe. If I had to add a 6th thing to this list, it would really be just the fact that I'm excited for this game now. The beta did it for me. The beta actually changed my opinion on this game, and I'm excited to play it. Until next time, guys, until I have something else to tell you about the Avengers or whatever other game we play here at Geeks World Gaming, I appreciate you. Geeks World out.